Okay, now he was wanting me to do something. I can't quite remember. I don't know, disagreeing over something, and I didn't agree with him. And he always wants me to go to bed when he wants me to go to bed. And if I don't do what he wants, he gets mean, loud, and everything. He's been wanting me to take the kids, four of us, and go live in housing, aka a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment in the projects, when there's a 3-bath, 2-bed mobile home. He wants the mobile home. He is one person. He wants me to take our children and their pet and stuff ourselves into a small apartment and with no yard, no freedom to have a pool, nothing. And I finally put my foot down and I said, no, that's not right. It's a lot easier for you to get an efficiency apartment or a 1-bedroom apartment. Why should you have a whole trailer? Like, that's not fair. So I had decided I wasn't going to do it. I would wait until he was able to find a place. He don't want that. He wants me out immediately because he doesn't want to look at me. So he woke up all the kids. My son will be almost 22. He came out. My daughter going to be 17, and then our daughter that's 9. And she was trembling with anxiety. It was bad. Like, she starts having panic attack and anxiety attacks every single time his voice gets raised because she's seen so much abuse.
I didn't do shit. That is all because I said I was done because he's writing me, trying to make me think that I don't think this is I think it's all because no, he isn't. He can't do it. All because he's pissed off because I won't conform and I won't agree. That's what this is about. Because I told him I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not. Like, he said, I got my friends, you got yours. That's what all this is about. Nothing. I don't do shit. I shit you not. I did nothing. What? Hey, I'm going to bed. Just, yeah. I was going to tell you something, but I forget, but just go to sleep. Antibiotics. I know. Girl, come here. It's okay.
You know, your mama could have moved you somewhere and you wouldn't have to be woke up. If she don't want to, she like going through this shit. Remember, it's your mama over everything, so Team Mama got you in this spot. Team Mama, the reason why it's always arguing and fighting in here every fucking day. Because Team Mama don't want to go nowhere else, even though she had ample opportunities and apartments to take you guys to. But she don't want to go. So when y'all get tired of getting woken up and get tired of the bullshit, go talk to Team Mama. Let Team Mama know how you feel about this shit, bro. Let her know you're ready to go. Let her know you want to stop.
Stop. Look at me. It's okay. It's alright.
It ain't alright, man. Because once again, you're a damsel in distress, though, right? You're the victim, right?
Look, I know.
The reality of the situation is, you could have took them and y'all could have left. Y'all could have been on your own right now, in a nice spot together, doing whatever it is you needed to do away from me. But no, you decide you want to stay here in this bullshit. Just to fuck with me.
Never. Alright, I'm not talking to him.
They never want me to talk because he gets madder.
As soon as I find any fucking thing, I'm out of this bitch. And y'all can take care of this place that you say you got. It's yours anyway. Since it's yours, you can have the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about it, bro.
All right.
Facts, man. Since everything you don't have to fucking take care of, pay for, is yours. I don't know how the fuck you own something you don't pay the fucking bills on, but it's yours.
Mama,
Oh, God.
will we have the
Shit,
taxes
yours.
still?
Yes, listen, quit trembling. You're fine.
It's funny, man, because even on your phone, bro, you got paydays marked. Like they yours. And them shits ain't yours neither, motherfucker. You don't go out
I have
marking nothing.
paydays on my phone.
Got them
It
shits marked
automatically
like
does
they
that.
yours. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
out of here, bro.
Don't need your money.
Fuck out of here, man. That's just the point.
Mom,
You spend that shit like it's yours. You'll never get checked on nothing, bro.
you can
Nothing.
promise.
I know I did. Listen,
Fuck out of
It's
here,
fine.
man. You always got some shit to say about me.
It's
Always
fine.
got some shit to say to me, though.
ugh.
For real, bro.
All right, good night.
Like, you know, real, man. Get your motherfucking kids to hide, bro. Get away from me, bro. Get your spot. Get the fuck away from
Good
me.
night, baby. I love you.
That's what you do, cuz. Do that shit, man. I'm gonna need you to do that shit for me ASAP, bro.
Good night, baby. I love you.
Good night.
You want to come up here with me?
It's okay.
No. Come on. Here, come on. Get up here with me. You ain't gonna squish me. Come on. Come on. That's all right. That's fine. Come on. Now, he's always had to take care of the bills. I have one broad in my name. I have given him the bills and told him to go ahead and take care of himself, and he refuses. But then he wants to complain. When
Good night,
rent,
baby. Love you.
when rent is, I think he stopped after this because I just didn't talk to him. When rent is over $900 a month and you have all utilities and everything else, you're bringing in $277 a week on unemployment. What does that leave? I got help from Catholic Charities and they paid rent. To sit and say I haven't done shit in my life, for many, many, many years, there was an income coming in of, let me see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost $1,200 that was not his income. I did receive disability for my son, and I received child support as well. He lived off of that income for many years. He only worked part-time at Snap Fitness, making $100 and some a week. So it was good enough then. But once I wasn't able to work for sure because I had been having medical problems for quite a long time. And then I ended up with peripheral neuropathy and stuff like that. And then even before that, like, I was going to college. I went to college and took care of everybody physically while pregnant, took care of a newborn, was at college, 2 other kids, and taking care of a husband like a traditional homemaker while going to college. I didn't get my college degree because of my learning disability. They would no longer let me attend Kent State in Ashtabula because I couldn't pass Algebra 2. So, no degree. That's where I was left. He wanted me to stay at home with the kids because he didn't want somebody else having their hands on the kids. He didn't want his daughters in daycare because of all the bad stories, everything like that. So everything was cool as long as I was getting the money that was for my son. That everything was good. But when that money started going away, he started to have to basically feel the burden of doing it. And honestly, he got worse once he met Dave Miller. Because at first when he was working at Home Depot, he was fine. And then once he met him, all of a sudden he hated his job. He always went in late or called off. He was always missing the clock, his punches. Um, he would always use that 7-minute window. You know, if you're supposed to be there at 9:30, they give you 7 minutes in case you have an emergency. He would literally use that 7-minute window every single day. Anyways, actually all of these are for when he started getting around David Miller, and his head was filled with, we're gonna do a bagel company, we're gonna do bagel sandwiches, we're gonna make tea, we're gonna do resale pallets. What else did they do? We're gonna do Love Local. All these programs that, some of them that Central Kitchen took the money and never put the money into the program and then didn't know where the hell they were going to get the money from. Yeah, pretty much. A place that takes money for minorities and then doesn't use it on minorities. Instead, they pocket the money and they dish out whatever they can dish out. Anyways, supposed to be a food truck this summer. I'm trying to think what else. Like, I've got pictures of all the stuff he had up on his board, all these things he's supposed to do, but you can't get a job. You don't want to get a job because it'll interfere with you being available in case Dave needs you to jump up and go to Cleveland for free. What kills me is I make jewelry. I do all kinds of stuff. Never have time to put my things online or really invest in it because I'm taking care of 5 people. Appointments. You know, driving him everywhere. He hasn't had a license for 18 years. He had his permit twice, and then he wants to act like I just don't want him to have his license. Well, he has his permit now. Who do they think took him to get his permit? He just never gets his license. I've been driving him everywhere for 18 years. 18 years. Like everywhere. I do everything. This man goes to work. He come home and PlayStation all day. All day. Go to bed. Go to work. Come home, PlayStation. The only time he ever did anything is he would go with Dave on his days off. Try to schedule his days off around Dave. Didn't do anything as a family. Nothing with his children. And it's sad because he did more with Ariana when she was little than he did with Melania. He's never even taken her outside on a scooter. Never blew bubbles. Didn't build a sandcastle. Hasn't done anything. It's frustrating and it's good for me to listen to these because it makes me sick to my stomach to think that I sat through all this abuse, that I put my kids through it. I should have left a long time ago. But there was no reason for him to act this way, and there's never a reason to act this way. He needs professional help, and he likes to tell everybody that I have mental problems. Yeah, since he's been gone, I can see what my mental problems were. I definitely can. I didn't want to do anything in here. I didn't want to clean. I didn't want to do anything. I was constantly sad, tired, depressed, and I didn't know why. I know why now. And it's not to say that it's still not a little hard for me, but I'm doing so much better. And he left us with nothing, and that was his way of saying, fuck you, I make the money, you go try to do it on your own. So he literally has taken it out on his own 2 children, and I'm not going to allow it. I'm not. I will do whatever I have to do to set everything straight. I will do what I have to do so people know the type of person he really is, because he's hurt these kids, his own children. He's hurt them, not just emotionally, but physically.